We've improved the team, we believe. We tried to address the areas of need. We've added to the bullpen. We've improved the position player group as well, giving our manager more choices. To play matchup and so whether it's we're facing left-handed pitching, he's got some choices to play with some right-handed bats we've imported with Rosario and Slater. We have obviously with Jose Caballero, we got a nice athletic infielder that he can, that can defend and pinch run, at a high level. So that's a nice weapon of choice. He's certainly got more arms to mix and match with out of the pen, with the new additions as well. And obviously we solidified third base with Ryan McMahon. So I think we've addressed a lot of areas of need to try to give us the best shot we can take.
We'll take the next one from Brendan Cuddy.
Hey, Cash, thanks for taking the time. You guys did not add a starting pitcher. Just how confident are you in the group that you have right now? And what kind, if you could take us through what kind of, what were you looking to do in that market, before the deadline?
Yeah, we try to improve every aspect of the club, and this is, what we have to show for those efforts. We certainly knocked on many doors regarding potential starting pitching, but obviously we weren't able to match up in that category. And that's all I got there.
Just curious, you got 3 relievers all under team control beyond this year. Was that a conscious effort or pursuit from you guys this year, or just kind of how things shook out?
I'd say it's a benefit, but we definitely had conversations with rental relievers, not just control relievers. So, we were discussing with, all players that were available in the marketplace, and even making sure we were asking on players that might not be available in the marketplace to make sure that there was an opportunity there. So we were fully engaged with everybody in the marketplace, but there is certainly benefits to control, no doubt about that. But I think more than anything, it's about, the quality of the player we had interest in, and then the ability to match up, and in these cases, we were able to find matches easier than maybe the other opportunities that we were not able to find matches with.
As far as the back end of the bull, you have several guys that could close back there. How do you see that shaping up?
However Booney shakes it out. I mean, we just added. Our intent was not necessarily who's slotting where, as much as giving as many quality choices to match up on a daily basis. As we move forward, because we're now entering the sprint, and we have to be in a position to do the best we possibly can. So we felt like these opportunities and risks were worth taking, despite the what we gave up.
There was some reporting earlier today that Spencer Jones was basically untouchable. Is that at all accurate? And if so, how do you view him in your future moving forward?
Spencer's had a great year, and again, he's honored his draft position when we took him. When Damon Oppenheimer made that selection, and he's really done an amazing job. As he's closed the gap on his development to the big leagues. That is in his future. But answering the question about untouchable versus not, I would just say some players are more touchable than others. But we certainly are excited have always been excited by his potential, and it's really a pleasure to see him put together the year he's having. Is pretty exciting stuff, and so looking forward to watching that journey continue. But I would just answer it. There, some guys were more touchable than others, rather than declare who was untouchable and who wasn't untouchable and what reasons why and stuff. We made some tough decisions to part with some really quality baseball players and people to try to improve this major league team. And so hopefully, those calls were hopefully going to benefit us, and we'll see.
We'll go to Brian Hoke.
Hey, Cash, there have been times in the past where you've tried to get a starting pitcher and then pivoted to get as many bullpen arms as you can, especially today. The moves you made today, is that kind of what happened here?
Not necessarily. I think everything that we've done represents what we were able to, you know, gravitate to and solidify. We've had so many, like you're used to so many conversations that lead to nowhere, and but we were able to push through on a lot of these conversations, and you know that's what we're here to talk about. Can't really talk about the ones that we couldn't make. There was a lot of effort in a lot of different arenas, and but they were not to be. But we're excited about the additions, and we're excited by you know the players we have. So we're looking for that coming together for the final sprint, and hopefully doing great things.
Did Anthony Volpe's recent defensive struggles impact your decision to go get a guy like a Caballero? Whether to give Volpe more days off, or if down the stretch as insurance, should he not reverse this?
No, I just think he provides a lot of versatility and more choices, and flexibility by his player profile than what Peraza was providing, and that's why we were trying to find a way to make that fit. So, had nothing to do with a Volpe situation. It had everything to do with can you improve? We're trying to improve on all aspects of the roster, so we feel like we improved on that. That's all.